I've been soldering in these pins for the front and back. I'm still doing the railings a little, touching them up a little. But I've done 90, 45 on one side, 45 on the other, pins tapped in, cut, tapped in to 6mm height, and then the wires soldered on. So it's taken me quite a long time. I just zoom in so you can see the wiring. Go to the front here. Front's a little bit better. There you go. So that's what I've been at. Trying to make it look really cool. A little bit more detail, see, than normal. There's the other front. Now I'll get a little bit better for the camera. My hand out of the way. There's the front. And I haven't done the strands out here on the end here. They're still sticking out a bit some places. You can't see that. Hang on, go back. Yeah, the strands sticking out here. I haven't done anything with them yet. Don't know whether to carry them along the deck a bit or not. But as you can see, I got the railing up. Looking pretty good. So that's what I've been doing for the last long while. I've soldered each one of these points on 3 different rails. So one rail is 90 points, 3 rails is 270 points, where I've had to kind of adjust and solder and that. But, you know, we've opened up a bit today in France, so that's good. I haven't really gone anywhere shopping yet, but I hope to go at about 2 o'clock, which is in an hour's time. Maybe I can get some supplies. Yay! Yeah, so I'm back here with the Arizona, and our lockdown's been lifted. We're allowed to travel 100k, so that's a little bit of a good change, and some of the stores are open. But anyways, getting back to the point, I actually decided to put the color more original, so I looked it up on the computer, the different colors the ship was, the original ship, and some of them say that actually the hull was a very dark navy blue or a blue, so we're not too sure, and some people say it's gray, the ship. But what I'm doing is taking some of the colors from the actual kit box and applying them because it give it a little bit of color, make it look a bit more kind of exciting, a bit more popular. But it's a bit more original than what I was doing. I was just doing gray, so I'm just going to show you the pictures of the box, and then I'm going to get back to painting here, and I'll show you a bit of the coloring I've done on the boat so far. And so the hull is kind of like a little bit of a red with a bit of orange in it. So kind of reddy orange, and then there's the black line. So I'm adding that in. And I'm painting my deck kind of like the light teak wood that they used to have. I'm giving it a bit of stain variation, though it looks like it's been used. Like in this one here, see? And I've done the deck, the upper deck in a blue, a little bit darker than this, but pretty close. There's the back. I make the yellow wings on the plane just to give something more detail. And there you can see the whole boat. So that's what I'm working at the moment. So there we go. I'll just show you the ship at the moment. As you can see, you kind of cheered it up a little at least. So that's good. And you know, the ship isn't perfect because it's made out of stuff from around the house and that. So, you know, I give it a little bit of a worn look as well, I think, just to enhance it. Yeah, so I'm weathering, this is a bit of thinners here. I'm trying to weather this a bit. Take this rust here, you know. I'm just wiping it off so it looks more like a drip and not too much of a... There we go. Got to be very slight. You know, I'm doing the upper deck here with a little bit of a weather look. You know, I'm kind of putting a little bit of brown rust in here. Sometimes maybe too much. But, you know, I'm getting there. I'm trying to give it kind of like a stormy weather, look like it's going through the sea. I'm going to most likely paint that orange underneath like it's supposed to be. So there we go. So that's where I'm at the moment, just doing the final kind of weathering boat touches. Yeah, I'm getting there with the final touches. I'm just doing the deck a little bit. I'm trying to get rid of a little bit of I got a bit too much weathering on this now. It's kind of going like that, you know. It's also drying a little and leaving the grey show through a bit. I want to lose a bit of that. But it's looking pretty cool. You know, maybe I have to come back tomorrow and do it again a bit. I have some little snags. I did these bollards in tin, and now they look a little strange. They might have to be painted in black or something later on. I gotta make it look like there's planking this way, a little bit. I hit the gun again. I'll wipe that off with the brush in a minute. Actually, all you do is get a brush and you put a bit of thinners on it, right? And then you wipe the brush and then you just wipe across nice and slowly. You get rid of the paint that you actually hit on there. Okay, I'll just carry on doing this for a while and get back to you. Just want to give some little tips on doing lines. Just painting the black line along the boat here, in between the grey and the red. Of course, I've masked off either side, so the lines are nice and straight. And just a little tip here is, you know, if you're going to make nice lines on dinky toy cars with the roofs or on boats, don't use standard masking tape, because the edges create this little bit of kind of little tab marks. Sometimes they don't, some people do it. And also it pulls the paint off much quicker. So buy yourself the little model pinstripe tapes. They are much better and the line turns out much cleaner. And so you'll end up with a really nice line here. All you gotta do is make sure this is rubbed down, and it doesn't pull the paint off as much as the other ones. I mean, you know, people that use masking tape used to put it on their jeans and then pull it off and then put it on to try to stop the adhesive from pulling off the paint. So there we go. There's your tip of the day. I'm just going to finish off these stripes and let it dry and see what we got. I'm getting kind of more detailed every little bit of the way. So I'm sure you don't want to watch me paint all of this. Yeah, so I've left it dry a bit and I'm just pulling off the tapes, and you can see how lovely the straight lines are here. Remember I told you about getting better lines because you're using proper masking tape. But the proof is in the pudding, right? In the end of the day. Now if I can get this second one to come up, will we get to see the real thing here? You know, I got a little mark here somewhere, but very small. Otherwise, look at that. Not much to touch up, huh? Right? Isn't that lovely? It's how easy you can make a lovely straight line on your boat or on your car. But let the paint dry for a day before you put on these tapes. Yeah, I'm just designing some kind of stand for the boat. I want the boat to look like it's freestanding on this, so I made these two blocks out of this square wood here that I use for the decks and that. So I'm just undercoating it at the moment with this shiny paint I got during the lockdown. It's the only thing I had. It looks dull enough at least, so we'll see how that goes. Very close to finishing.